Yo, appreciate y'all checking in with No Flag Radio. I'm your host, P. Squish, squish, squish. Happy Sunday to folks, man. What's good with y'all, man? We're having a good day, man. We're having a good weekend. Hope things have been good for y'all. Hope y'all got a chance to enjoy some of that sunlight. If you're in Texas, man, we had hella sunny days, man. Past couple of days been like that, right? Today we talking about a new bill in Texas. It ends requiring teaching about the KKK, slavery, eugenics, white supremacy, and to stop highlighting that the KKK is a morally wrong institution. I'm going to tell you why they said the KKK later. They basically told on themselves, and the Republican Party who pushed this shit through, they told themselves with this one. So I'm going to get into that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. We can talk with Teespring. There it is. Don't forget to fuck with your black agenda politicians. Hey, we highlighting Tamara Johnson Shirley just cause. Just a day that a nigga feel like it was good. It's Tamara Johnson Shirley. Vote for Senate in Georgia. If you in Georgia, hey, vote for her. She about reparations. And on with the topic. So, if y'all been looking around in the news or whatever, I want to say this, man. To the topic that I just introduced. There's a bill that's passed called SB3. It's going to be ending requiring teaching about slavery, the KKK, white supremacy, and eugenics in Texas schools in a certain way. So let me give a little bit more detail because I heard a few people in New Black Media talk about it, but there's some details they kind of left out or whatever for whatever reasons. Before I read the article, I just want to say my first thought when I saw this shit was, man, good luck with that bitch ass shit. Good luck with it. You know what I'm saying? Good luck with that. Trying to erase white evil from history books and making it optional to teach the depths and the intimacy in which white evil impacted our ancestral land and our ancestral legacies and our ancestral familial line out here. Good luck with that shit, you know, because we all got stories, man. We all got stories about how white groupings, especially like the KKK, have wronged our families. Good luck in getting us to stop talking about that shit. That was one of my first thoughts. Good luck in stopping us from talking about it amongst our families and educating our own about it and passing it down generation to generation until we get our reparations, and then we still pass it down from generation to generation. This is how history works. You keep passing it down regardless of whom or what. Good luck in getting us to stop talking about this shit is my first point. You know, my family, we got this one story in our family. I'll, share a little bit. We got this story in our family of some land that our family owned in Tennessee. So I told y'all part of my family's from Tennessee, right? I think we've had that conversation before. And the KKK ran up on the land and ran us off the land and terrorized us off of the land. Right? This is a family story, right? That's been passed down generation to generation. And us being the soldiers we were, like over the years and just over time, we fought to get it out of their hands. It's my family, we soldiers for real, man. Like we got it out of their hands, out of the hands of the fucking KKK who stole it and terrorized it off of our backs at one point. Understand? And now today, It's actually a museum. Real talk. Your Ernest C. Withers Historical Home. You see that? Memphis, Tennessee. So y'all know part of my family is from Memphis, Tennessee, right? I told y'all that shit, but peep that out. You know what I'm saying? It's actually a historical home. It's a real museum. If y'all want to donate, it's Cash App at OKATULO. Y'all can see that. You know what I'm saying? But real talk, good luck with making people forget about real shit. Good luck. Punk motherfuckers is how your boy P family think, right? We not forgetting about that shit. And I'm sure some of y'all and y'all families, we're talking about museums and shit, you know, the FBA museum, that shit finna be going up pretty soon. We about to get that shit jumping. Shout out to the brother Tariq Nasheed and all the fundraising that we doing with that, man. Much love for him for helping and having it on his heart to do that for the community. We love that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure y'all got some museums in y'all family or some real shit in y'all family, some stories or some shit of dealing with the white terrorist groups like the KKK. We all got them kind of stories. So good luck in erasing that shit, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Good luck in taking that shit out to prisons, you know, because this is about a public education system kind of requirement that they're trying to impress. So, you know, I would assume folks that's locked up in prison, people in prison, you know, that's trying to get their GED and shit. I bet if they heard this shit come across the waves, they're like, hold up, what? The KKK is not a morally wrong group? What? The fucking KKK, don't you know? Yo, every day a motherfucker that's in the prison system, they wake up to the KKK being morally wrong. Hey, man, right there on cell block J, it's the KKK. They right over there being morally wrong. We wake up to that shit every day. Morally wrong. KKK. Cell block J every day. But y'all gonna try to push this? Okay, good luck. Okay, I just want to say that. That is where I'll start this conversation. Good luck with that fuck shit. But anyway, this story is from Houston Channel 2 News. I'm just going to read a couple snippets from it. It's called, Why Did the Senate Remove White Supremacy in Ways It's Morally Wrong from New Education Bill? Well, actually, that's not true. They named the title wrong. It's not white supremacy. It's actually KKK that they said in that bill was to not be identified as a morally wrong institution. The white supremacy, they didn't actually say that for white supremacy. But they see they want to confuse and dilute and just kind of stray the truth around a little bit. Just watch how and why they do shit. This is white media, okay? Subhuman media. But anyway, the article, where is it at? Here it is. So, an education bill that was recently passed along party lines by the Texas Senate removed, among other things, a teaching requirement about the history of white supremacy and the ways in which it is morally wrong. That's not true. That's not true. Senate Bill 3 is the special session update to HB 3979, the so-called critical race theory bill, signed into law during the regular session in June. So y'all know they've been blowing their white brains out, blowing their subhuman brains out behind this critical race theory concept that got created in the 70s. It's a social theory that got created in the 70s, and they teach it mainly in colleges, but it's something that white supremacists and suspected white supremacists, senators, people like that have picked up on and said, oh, this is not right. You can't teach that white people are bad. You can't teach that white people have ever done wrong. You can't do that. So they kind of pissing and shitting on themselves right now. It's basically they shit right now. They pissing and shitting over this shit and bitching and faggoting over it. So they trying to basically stomp out any incarnation of what they feel would be critical race theory. And you hear it on Fox and they trying to make it into something. It's really just white supremacy and white people getting mad that somebody's saying, hey, this is white supremacist shit going on, that you white people have not instituted any way to stop. You've only instituted ways to continue it. So fuck y'all for that. We ain't that cool with y'all motherfuckers and all that type of shit that come up out of that, right? So they don't want that current to be out there, but it's too late. It's out there, right? So they run that story. Yo, what up, Sun Temple? Good seeing you. Talise, what's good? What's good with y'all, man? Good to see y'all here on this beautiful Sunday, man. Hope y'all having a wonderful day. Hope y'all enjoying y'all day. I would have been up a little earlier on this month. I was having some technical difficulty with the mic. Thought I was going to have technical difficulties and not be able to drop the motherfucker today. But, you know, things went my way. So, good to know. But good to see y'all, man. Good to see y'all. Glad to see y'all checked in with your boy. Well, let me finish reading this article. At the time, Governor Abbott, I'm just going to pick out a couple snippets here. At the time, Governor Abbott called the public education legislation a strong move to abolish critical race theory in Texas, but more must be done. The new bill removes a list of a few dozen curriculum requirements, including, in quote, the history of white supremacy, including but not limited to the institutions of slavery, the eugenics movement, and the Ku Klux Klan, and the ways in which it was morally wrong. Specifically talking about the Ku Klux Klan. Just to let y'all know, by the end of the article, they say, you know, we didn't mean to say that white supremacy. They wasn't talking about white supremacy being was not to be considered a moral wrong, but they made the whole article. They put that in different parts of the article, saying, yeah, white supremacy. Okay, so y'all just heard me read the other shit. You heard that earlier, right? But okay. Here's another part. Other items removed include historical documents related to the civic accomplishments of marginalized populations, including documents related to the Chicano movement, women's suffrage and equal rights, and the civil rights movement. So they just making it a removal, basically, in the educational curriculum. That you can snatch all this shit out. Snatch all of it out, get rid of it. Talking about civil rights movement, fuck that, that's gone. Chicano, this and that, Cesar Chavez, fuck that motherfucker, that's gone, okay? And we know that it's basically to downplay the terrorism that white people have done in America. Especially when they're talking about getting rid of any talk about the civil rights movement. Come on, you know that white groups, and especially the KKK, we can throw them in there, they terrorize motherfuckers all through the motherfucking civil rights movement. They want to get rid of all of that type of talk in the books. They want to get rid of all that shit. They will terrorize the motherfuckers over voting, trying to vote, terrorize. This is all during the civil rights movement. Terrorize the motherfuckers over the freedom rides and all that. Terrorize motherfuckers off of the buses, all this type of shit. Bombing motherfuckers, bombing motherfuckers, bombing motherfuckers. KKK, white supremacist groups, white civic organizations. All of this shit is to be wiped out from the history books out here in Texas, what they think. And Senator Bryan Hughes, let me pull him up. He's the guy I got in the thumbnail. His punk ass. There you go. Make sure y'all get a good look at his face just in case karma give his ass some pre-existing conditions in the coming days and months and weeks and years. Just watch him. But his defense to the shit was this. Oh, they're not just allowed to be taught, like these different topics that we talking about, different subjects, they're just not allowed to be taught. They're required to be taught. And that's what he's trying to push against, is the requirement that they're taught. Okay? Because right now in Texas curriculum, it's required you talk about MLK, civil rights, the KKK, white supremacy. These are required things in the educational tablature of the Texas educational shit, whatever. But what he says is, hey, they're required to be taught. We want to teach American history and Texas history, the whole truth, the good, the bad, and the ugly. No, you don't, you punk, because you wouldn't have worked out a bill to make it optional to teach history fully as it is. You dumb fuck. You think people stupid. Okay? Subhuman ass lion motherfucker is who this fuck is that you see on my screen. And then he adds, he says, these specific elements are already in the curriculum. Okay. I'm going to end it there, y'all. Now, I told y'all to notice why specifically they saw to say the KKK is not to be referenced as a moral wrong. I brought that up at the very beginning of this video. All right. Let me show y'all this shit, man. When we read the KKK Wikipedia page, what this shit say? The Ku Klux Klan, commonly shortened to the KKK or the Klan, is an American white supremacist terrorist hate group whose primary targets are African Americans, as well as Jews, immigrants, leftists, homosexuals, Catholics, Muslims, and atheists. Hold the fuck up. That sounds very, very the fuck much like a motherfucking Republican to me. Don't that sound like the fucking Republican? I'm not a Republican or Democrat wing flapping motherfucker. They both wings are the same fucking bird that need to be killed. But I'm saying, like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, that sounds very much like a Republican. Anti-immigrants, leftists, look at that shit. Huh? Homosexuals, huh? Yeah, very much like a fucking Republican. I'm going to say that's where they got all this fire from. For, hey. You know, we don't need to be talking about none of this shit. And the KKK, they're not a moral wrong because they know how kids are, man. They know kids abuse fucking Wikipedia when they got to do reports and projects and shit. A kid abuses the fuck out of Wikipedia. So they're going to come across that shit and they don't want a kid. They mind is like, they make connections real quick. A kid is fucking smart. They going to be connected like, oh, look, what? Motherfucker, that's the fucking punk ass Republican motherfuckers. But now y'all kind of showed your fucking tail, so the kids going to kind of know, like, oh, look, them motherfuckers didn't want to know about this shit. They didn't want to know about they bitch asses in a way. Aha, they thought they were slick. This is what the kids going to say, right? Talise say they want to get rid of it because of their great grands and granddads. They trying to hide that the fact they still that way. Yeah, they ain't changed. They still shitty fucks. Bitching and faggoting about. Subhumans who the sun don't like. Man, I don't want shit to do with them, boy, for real. Good point, Sun Temple. Talise Gallup. Yeah, real talk. Sun Temple laughing and shit. They are cavemen and cave women. Yep, fucking subhumans. What the fuck wrong with them, man? Why can't they just get right, bro? I be wondering. But oh well. You know what happened with motherfuckers that don't get right. They must be handled by the elements. That's why we say karma and sunlight. That shit is out there. And shit happens. And pre-existing conditions, all that shit be happening. So we just be sitting back, folding our arms and sipping our tea, y'all. That's what we do on my channel. You know what I mean? It was the sheriff that got blasted out in Vancouver, Washington. Got blasted real good the other day by two Latinos and a third Latino chick that got away. Two Latino males and a Latino chick that got away. They might snitch the bitch out, but man, it's just amazing, man. The pre-existing conditions be coming in the form of bullets through zip codes. That's just amazing. Damn, bullets through zip codes is pre-existing conditions out here, man. Shit be happening. But okay. Let me get back to what I was talking about, y'all. Just to make the point, right? They want to kind of play this, you know, they want to stop people from connecting the dots, basically, about their punk ass little history, about their punk ass Republican parties and all that shit. That's what they doing. I just want y'all to know that shit. To me, this is like the whiteified version of some Morgan Freeman ass shit. You know how Morgan Freeman was like, oh, the way to stop racism is just to stop talking about it. I got to do my Morgan Freeman voice. The way you stop racism is you just stop talking about it. The way you stop, yeah, all right. Let me, I got a picture of this motherfucker. Let me put him up here too. Since where's bitch ass shit? There we go. This is punk ass Morgan Freeman type shit they got going on and trying to administer through. They trying to administer through the Morgan Freeman lens out here with our schools and our tax dollars. This is how they doing shit, y'all, right? Right? All right? I ain't about that shit, man. Not about that shit. This is an old ass trick. It's an old ass fucking trick. You know? You gotta understand, these fools are trying to refine white supremacy. They're trying to refine it even harder with Massa Biden in office. Now that he's in office, the great savior in office, now's the time to try to downplay it and try to pull it away, but try to act like, nah, motherfucker. What they're doing is undereducating. And it's an old ass trick. You know what I'm saying? Undereducate children specifically. They got to target children because it wouldn't be a perverted, subhuman, low vibrating motherfucker if they didn't try to target a child. They want to try to undereducate the kids, so when the kids get older, especially white and non-black, non-white kids, when they get older, what's going to happen with them? They're going to bump into white supremacy. They still going to find white supremacy. And what they going to do? They give them a lane to kind of play dumb and try to act like it's a foreign object to them when they get older. Ain't that what they do when they get older? Ain't that what older white people do and older non-black, non-white people do? Just talking about y'all. I ain't calling y'all no names and calling y'all no bitch-ass motherfuckers. But ain't that what y'all do? All the white individuals and y'all collaborators out there, ain't that what y'all do when y'all get older and bump into white supremacy? Y'all play dumb like it's a foreign object. Oh, wow. Wow. I didn't know this was happening. Let's make a coalition. Let's create a committee. And let's make a mission to go to Nigeria. Don't y'all be doing little stupid shit like that in y'all elder years as a way to address that? Ain't that what y'all do? Y'all play the game. Y'all play the game when y'all get older because y'all act like y'all was undereducated as a child. It gives y'all a lane. With black kids, to undereducate a black child about some white supremacy, what we get? We get a motherfucker on the news talking about, we ain't know it was like this. We ain't know it was that bad out here. After somebody done murk your son or your daughter out here, murk your cousin, murk your granny, murk your granddaddy, one of these race soldiers out here, we ain't know it was that bad. So you play that lane, all right? This is how the shit go, right? Donna Shanti say, I'm in these trenches educating the youth, real life. These bastards won't stop me. Fuck them. Hell yeah. Gotta be clever. Yeah, right. They don't tell these Jews to stop denouncing the Nazis. This is from Donald Trump 1981. Real talk. It's a 24/7 onslaught. Hey, those Nazis are bad. And you better believe they bad too, black person. Huh? What? I'm just minding my own business. Why I gotta give a fuck? I'm minding my own business. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, you see what? I'm not going to be put on the spot to appreciate anybody else's shit. I'm appreciating my shit. I'm appreciating our history, our lineage at all points. So it's like, that's the game we doing. I mean, that's the game we running. You know what I mean? Y'all feel me? So that's what's up, man. Like, if they going, speaking of our history, I'll say this, man. If they want to give the KKK a pass, okay, you give the KKK a pass. All right, motherfuckers. Give Louis Farrakhan a pass then. If the KKK is a moral right in this life, if they are not to be called morally wrong, okay, then everybody who's y'all have mislabeled as communists and agitators, all this shit on our side, now all of a sudden you need to wipe their slate clean. I need y'all to give Louis Farrakhan his flowers. I need y'all to give motherfucking the Panthers they flowers. Get a nation of the gods and earth they flowers. Get a nation of Islam they flowers. Get the Hebrew Israelites they flowers with no type of slander on top of they shit ever. You understand? Give everybody that you said was all bad, give them they flowers. That's my sentiment. And one thing I didn't hear people talking about in New Black Media, shout out to my New Black Media folk, I just want to throw this in here. The way they want to administer this is they're leaving it up to the school districts to decide. They're leaving it up to the school districts to decide in the state of whether or not they want to ride with this bill or not, right? So you ask why you supposed to vote for certain motherfuckers. Hey, this is why you choose your superintendents wisely, motherfucker, for your school or some shit. This is why you vote them motherfuckers wisely, right? You know what I mean? Because, damn, what kind of superintendent you got is going to determine what happens out of this if you in Texas. This is how this shit gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So you got a superintendent that's, you know, trying to be cool with the kids type of shit on some, hey, I can give the kids less work to do and then they'll be happy. Less shit to study, less shit to think about. Then I'm popular amongst the kids. Yay, the kids gonna be like, yay, less shit to do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, do you want to be that cool superintendent who let kids get a break and all this shit? I mean, what kind of administrator are you gonna be? It's kind of that thing, because these, right now, as it stands, these schools that we got in America, just in general, these are some Beavis and Butthead white bimbo producing factories that we call them schools. These are Beavis and Butthead and white bimbo producing factories, y'all, that they got our kids going through. They don't even teach the kids cursive writing in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I learned that my little niece, man, she didn't learn cursive from the school. She had learned it from my sister. So, like Don Sean said, man, we got to get on that shit. We got to do our own teaching of the kids. I'm saying we got to be in the trenches doing our teaching of the kids. Parents going to have to parent, basically, around this bitch. I know y'all don't want to parent. I know y'all want to party. I know y'all want to out-party your kids and all that shit. Yo, fuck all that stupid-ass shit. Yo, you got to teach your kid how to write cursive and teach them about how white supremacy is coming for their black ass, whether they want to teach it in class or not. How the KKK coming for their black ass, whether you like it or not. So what they gonna do? They need to be in that mind state, right? But okay, hey man, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Don't forget to fuck with the Teespring. Been doing this shit. Where my shit at? Where my Teespring? We gonna do this. The Black Reparations Matter. What's going on, Black Reparations Matter shirt today? But I say, you know, let me go with the sand. See this color right here in the rag? It's called sand. All the military cats, y'all know what that shit is. This shirt is the sand. Try to make the shirt match the sand color shirt, right? But man, yeah, fuck my Teespring. Get that shit like Black Reparations Matter. You know it matter. Fuck the black gender politicians. There we go. We're going to throw it back up there. Mr. Mary Johnson Shirley. Vote for it if you're in Georgia, man. If you want reparations, vote for it. When you see your name on the slate for Senate. And make sure you donate to Tamara for Georgia. Cash App. The Tamara for Georgia, I believe is what it is. Let me look at it again because I don't want to fuck it up. Hold up. This is a pub moment. I got a pub up right. You know what I'm saying? What is a Cash App? Am I saying it right? Let me put in some money on this shit real quick and just see what it is. Yeah, it's the Tamara for Georgia. $ the Tamara for Georgia. I know I had it right. Yeah, so fuck with her. Make sure you donate to her campaign. She can go ahead and get the reparations for us that we need. Not no fucking committee. Not no Congressional Black Congress sitting around. Congressional Black Caucus sitting around talking about kumbaya shit. Yeah, fuck all of them. Yeah, all of them. And appreciate y'all checking in with me, man. Happy Sunday to y'all, man. Much love to y'all showing up, man. Your boy P had to go and drop in real quick, man. See what's up with the fam bam. Famo bamo. Right. Let me get it, y'all.